momentum going.
I don't mind admitting it, I'm beat. We haven't even got the boat on the rail yet. We had to go recover the rail car because it was at the wrong end of the portage. You're not supposed to ride on the rail car, but we are.
It's that time again for the retired boomer to bring you another outdoor adventure.
Good morning, Boomer fans. Well, the rain has stopped here up at Waskesiu, and we're cooking up a late breakfast, so we're gonna have some brunch. We're having what we call a full English. Well, not full English, because we're not getting mushrooms, and oh, I do have mushrooms. We're gonna have mushrooms, but we don't have the baked beans. So it's not a full English, but it's like a 7/8 English. So in the pan, I've got cooking up some tomatoes. And I'm going to turn the camera around here. So we've got the tomatoes grilling in the pan there. And then over here we've got ourselves some bangers. And we're just going to cook up here some hash browns with the onions. Mix that up. I should mix that up while I'm talking. And by the way, when you say to an Englishman, dice it, you get big cubes. Onions smell really good. And tomatoes are going to take a while. We've got the coffee on. In fact, we've already drunk a whole pot already. Okay, so it's all finished here. Martin's making up a sausage and buddy sandwich there in a brioche bun. And then there's our bush tucka, as Martin calls it. Well, hello again. I'm going to introduce to you one of my subscribers who has come all the way from England. He'll tell you where he's from and where we're going to go today. And he's making me laugh already. Okay, so here I'm going to introduce. This is Martin Miller. And where are you from, Martin?
Hey, Boomer. I'm from Yorkshire, England.
What?
Yorkshire, England.
What?
England. Yorkshire.
Oh, English. Guy doesn't speak English. Okay, so tell us a bit about yourself. Why are you here?
Well, I'm here to go and check out Grey Owl's cabin.
Okay, so what he said was he's here to check out Grey Owl's cabin.
Unreal.
Okay, we're going to get our day going here. Okay, well, if you haven't guessed by now, we're going to be doing Grey Owl's cabin today. We've got Martin Miller from Yorkshire, England with us, and joining us will be Marge and Kiera Neufeld. They're from Warman and Dalmeny, Saskatchewan. They both want to do the trip, and it's good, not because we need extra hands, but because we need someone to hold the camera. So Kiera is going to be doing our filmography for us today, or videography. And so in order to get from the campground we're staying at, which is Beaver Glen, we have to get in the truck with the trailer behind us, which has the boat. We head out all across the north end of Waskesiu Lake, all the way to the very, very end. And then once we get to the end, we will be putting the boat in the river and then going up the river short distance, portaging the boat onto a rail car, pushing the rail car a kilometer, taking it off the rail car, putting it back into the river, which takes us into Kingsmere Lake. Once we get into Kingsmere Lake, then we just boot right across the lake and then walk 2 miles to Lake Ajawan from there. So while you're watching us in the truck here driving, let's get started on this adventure. Oh, when you said all the crap out, you guys do.
Yeah, that's why I didn't come in as a belt. Yeah.
take it easy for Martin.
I don't care how easy it is for Martin.
Hotels.
Well, we don't take the whole bag, just
You didn't tell me that. The red flag.
This is gonna be a long trip.
Those blue ones.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Make sure they're not Utes. Utes.
UCL. We will see.
Well, that's underwriters.
Well, how do I tell? Oh, size adult.
There you go. So this Mustang.
Size adult.
There we go.
That one.
Regular. Size of
We have a charge point on
Yes,
board.
okay. No.
Hey?
No. Here. Oh, that's a screwdriver.
I'll leave you charge wire. So, do you know why pirates are called pirates? Because they are.
What was that other one you told me yesterday?
What about them three prostitutes?
I think I'd like to hear that one.
No, there was one. Something about the Mexican with drinking.
Why did the Mexican throw his wife over the cliff? Tequila!
Oh no.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to be careful with my braking because it might actually just slide right off the trailer. So I've got it all undone. We're good.
Which side do you want me on?
Not deep enough for the boat just to get going.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
The water feels cold,
Does it? Yeah.
It looks cold.
even in this. Mid-1800s,
I did that in a Home Depot one time.
Did you?
Yeah, another time Ricky and I were with Lois. And Ricky and I were skipping, holding a basket behind Lois.
Probably embarrassed her a little bit.
Oh, probably. Okay.
But how they got here, you know, and how many people set off and
We gotta
didn't
get
get
these
here.
ladies into the boat.
Yeah, come on then. They're just leggings.
Not to imply anything, when we get to the back, it'll be easier for us. Until we get into the water.
Yeah. You can probably manage that.
Go on, you'll get in.
I got 3 inches.
Well, we know that, but yeah, stop bragging. So, Boomer's in the boat.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright, there we are. You'll have to hold on to us there, Martin, while I get the motor started. And
I'll get you into some water.
boy, is this ever shallow.
It sure is.
We might have to paddle up.
Are we going that way or that? We going that way?
I'm not up to knees in it yet.
Okay, I'm sitting in wet. I don't want my pants.
Just hold the seat up here.
Oh, let's have a wet bum for a little bit.
That's fun.
Yo ho heave ho. Come on, boy. Put some back into
It's
it.
not that hard to pull anyway.
No. Why do you think I conscripted you to do this?
Is this my portaging duty?
Yeah.
You can stand by and watch on the next half.
The left one out.
Yeah. Can't wiggle her around too much because I got to put the motor into gear in order to keep control of it. So. Can you make it? Pull it over. Pull over to the shore there. Pull the front end of the boat over to the shore. Where it's
You ready
shallow.
for me to get in though?
Yeah. And then what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to guide me into the clear open part. Okay?
Yeah.
So I got to try and stay in the center.
A bit to right if you can.
That's cool. It's got the camera on the front so you can see what you're getting.
Well, the water got to less than 12 inches deep, so
Yeah, you
we
see
threw
how much
Martin
it's down.
over the boat, and he's been pulling it, or he's going to pull it. We, at this point, don't realize just how far we're going to be pulling the boat, because the water level is so far down in the stream.
No, never mind. Don't listen to me.
So that's in my video, and I stopped and I took the boat from there down to here. So right around this corner, Martin, is where the boat ramp is. So you've only got another couple hundred yards to walk. You know, we're probably deep enough I could probably get the motor. Does it look like... the only thing I'm concerned about is wood in the way to hit the prop. Yeah, and stones.
The camera's good to go underwater.
Yes, it's waterproof.
Oh, I thought so.
Okay, so the boat is now at the Portage, and now the real fun begins, putting the boat up onto the rail car and all that work that it entails. So let's sit back and see how things go.
Alright, you pull. Now you're in the video though.
No, no.
Will it reach this far? I'm on the sandbank now.
Not sure.
Oh, shall I fasten it to this?
No, that'll break. It's only 40 pounds.
Just a little further.
Not much more.
See how shallow that water is? The boat is literally sitting on the sand bottom.
If it's square to roll.
So we've got Marge at the far end. She's cranking the rope to pull the boat up. So I guess we did need the extra people power. Notice the cuff on my pants? I got 2 soakers. There was no keeping my feet dry that day. So we do all that work, and of course, guess where the rail car is? Nowhere near our end of the lake. So off Martin runs. Kara and I follow him in a few minutes, and he's going to find the rail car. So 800 meters away, I think it is. He's going to go locate it and start bringing it back for us. He needs a coat.
Not you.
Nope. Oh, he's really helping.
Is he?
Yeah.
Does it help if they pull it?
Yeah, probably.
Mom, pull. That'll help. Yeah. Richard needs it.
So I guess when you got an old retired guy cranking on the cranker and he's trying to pull the boat up the ramp, wouldn't you know it, there's a couple of hikers that come by and they give us a hand. It's the way we do things in Canada, eh?
Yeah.
It's just help one another, especially if you're out in the bush.
Why would you out us like that?
Yeah, break.
Like I say, it wasn't this hard 20 years ago. Mind you, the water's so fucking.
It's so low, yeah. I said in all the.
You're gonna regret that. It's surprising, even that little bit of push from the other side.
Yeah.
How much it makes a difference. Yeah, which is where you're going to be walking to. Okie dokie, the boat is now on top of the lift and we got to go find the cart. So let's go find Martin and bring back the cart. Okay, next stop, Welling, Hayes, Bromley, Hill. we miss, it'll be Dover.
Going downhill.
Yeah.
I couldn't either. I just couldn't run that fast. I think I'll go
Bail off or bail on.
Well, I'm too short to jump up, and I was figuring if I jumped up, I'd knock my phone out of my pocket. And
Anyway, here we. Oh, there's a guy here. Look.
yeah,
Oh, he's a kayaker.
You guys want an extra set of hands up
If
there?
you want to.
we're good. It's running. It's gonna once gravity takes effect. Okie dokie. So we finally got the boat to the other end of the Portage, and we're about to put it down into the river. Well, how do you stop a 1,200-pound boat from going down the ramp at whatever speed it wants? You don't. It does what it wants. And it didn't rip off the.
Engine.
Well, golly gee, doesn't look like there's enough water to float the boat at this end of the Portage either. Well, now what are we
How
gonna
do we
do?
get to waders?
You got the waders in the boat.
I guess I should have grabbed them up.
That's planning. Yeah, I'll get them, Richard. It's only 2 inch here. I'm not even in it.
I can get them now.
It was pretty fast, eh?
Wonder how it looks pretty dang shallow again.
Ethan, do you want your gloves or should I pack them in for you?
What, are you going to back it onto dock?
I wasn't going to. I was going to try and get pointed in up here. Then you guys could get in, but try and keep the stern in deeper water. But there's too much current.
I mean, if you can motor it up and we can walk up to a...
Right to here. It drops right off. Wait a sec. I think I forgot to take the boat with me. Now I got to come back and get it.
Hand on it to get in with it, just to give us another 2 inch left.
I'm stuck in the sand again, Martin.
Damn.
I just got to get it to this point here.
It's almost noon.
Where do you think it's supposed to go? This is a big pit.
The water is continuing to get shallow, and then it'll go really deep, and then it'll go shallow. So there's no point us putting anybody in the boat, because we'll put them in the boat, then it'll go shallow, it hangs up, and then I got to get everybody out. Well, not everybody like me wants to get a soaker. So it was
Come
easier
on,
just to
Boomer.
pull the boat.
Only 22 miles to go. Kilometers.
This is all rock here. Okay, so Kira decides to start experimenting with the camera, and just as she puts the camera underwater, I fall over in my waders. And so I come up and I'm soaked from head to foot.
No one would have known.
Like
Let's
I
see
did
how
yesterday.
that goes.
Why is it wet at the bottom?
I wanted to pay
Great
the
idea was it to do this?
I wanted to pay the way this I'm feeling them and then I'm not wearing them. I did it. Oh dear. Can you give me rope and can I pull it and can you just put... Let me just get started.
Okay, so while I'm pulling the boat up in the river, everyone else is looking at all the paw prints on the shore, and there's some deer and elk and some bear and a couple other little things. And now you can start to see off in the distance we have no more trees, so we're coming up to the end of the river and the beginning of the great big lake, Kingsmere. Oh, finally.
Let's bring it up straight on here. Side, Mark.
It's only 50 metres to pull it, and then we know we've not done no damage.
Well, I'm walking on trees. You're gonna pull me over again, Mark.
End of the river, finally. I can't wait. We can get it into the
All
lake
trees
and
in here. I'm having to walk
15 kilometers across the lake. Ugh, that'll only take like 20 minutes.
Why someone plant trees in here?
Zoom in. Can't zoom in.
Got a
This is as
beautiful
far as we
sandy
got.
beach at the bottom of Kingsmere, but guess what? It's only 4 inches deep.
Yep.
And I have got the boat grounded in the
Richard's
sand.
struggling.
I cannot pull it. There's probably another
gonna be
50 meters of sand in
He's
the way.
had one
so
fall
the
already.
water level is so far down. We just came everywhere. We came this whole way for nothing. Alrighty, so we've made it all the way back to the Portage, and we're ready to put the boat back into the water for the last time. And not surprisingly, it just stopped. Tell ya, I'm not going to do this trip again until I've double checked to make sure the river's high enough. once we get the boat back into the river, we figured we knew how deep it was coming up. So let's see if we can motor all the way back. And by this time, Martin and myself were just exhausted. I'm back in the water again, getting 2 more soakers. My socks are going to be filthy and my boots are going to be drenched. Getting to Grey Owl was a bust, but it's not the end of the adventure.
Right here we've
Stay
got
tuned.
our potatoes in the jacket, as Martin calls them, or we call them baked potatoes.
Okay, so here we go. Here's supper. We've got our potatoes in the jackets.
No salad?
Right there. And then this is our roast chicken breast. Okay, so we went out for a little bit of a drive just after supper. And here's a group of elk, probably a family. It's rutting season, so we stay pretty clear away from them. But have a quick look, see some of the elk from the park. Well, good morning. It's 7 o'clock and we're getting ready for the hike today. So you can't start off any hike without having a good breakfast.
Cook up some bacon. I got coffee, coffee pot going already. And frying pan and fire started. It's a little damp this morning, but I think we're gonna have a great day.
Okay, so I was warning Martin about whiskey jacks and their thievery. So Martin over here is making my lunch for today with my gluten-free bread, and he went over to go and butter a slice of bread, and gee, do you see anything that's missing? Yeah, exactly. Whiskey Jack over here has got my slice of bread. Yeah, I should go see if I can get it back. Okay, we can see him. There he is, right there, eating my piece of bread. Hey, you little munchkin. Come on, give me my piece of bread back. No, don't take off with it. Well, he's got it now. Thank you so much for watching. If you wouldn't mind, it would be great if you'd click subscribe and notify. Get added onto my list so you can watch some more of my videos. It would really help. Thank you very much and have a great week.